garbage person is the guy who shot Osama bin Laden.
That's it? That you're gonna explain it a little bit more? Because I'm worried. Did you have an issue with that?
Oh, good for him there. He was flying on a Delta Airlines flight and he shared the term "I am not a P word" while wearing no mask. And folks came out and said, it's a lot of, it's just this idea that he is a man's man. I shot bin Laden, and where I used a tool called a gun and wore protective gear to protect myself, and took a lot of actions to make sure people on my team didn't get hurt. But I'm not gonna do that now on this flight.
Yeah. So yeah, that is disappointing because obviously, like like the serving and everything, very brave and all of that. But this is a great demonstration of the limits of American masculinity and bravery, or at least sort of the traditional conservative conception of what it's supposed to look like. And actually, I almost went with this individual as my garbage person. I didn't. I went in a different direction, but. So what will you do to show that you're a strong, tough man and you're brave? You'll go and you'll shoot people and all of that. But something as small as, hey, could you wear a mask so that you don't infect me with a virus? Nope, not gonna do that. That would make me look like a, in the words of Ben Shapiro, a P. But it wouldn't. It wouldn't make you look weak whatsoever. It is a weakness of these men to think that that would make them look weak. It is stupid and ignorant and small and selfish. And when you're all of those things, you're not strong, you're not tough, you're not a big guy, you're none of those things. Yeah, you did some great stuff, brave stuff in the past, but now you're being asked to do very simple things to safeguard people's lives. And you just don't have it in you. There's something broken inside of it. You just can't do that.
And for a guy to go from being a quote hero to many, the guy who got it done to avenge the deaths of many Americans, being part of the apparatus that is causing the deaths of many Americans. And yes, he did avenge, he was part of the operation that avenged 9/11, but because of behavior like this and gross incompetence of the administration that endorses behavior like this, we've seen the deaths of 68 9/11s. 65 9/11s. So think about it. It is so frustrating. And then this is the same guy who has called the protesters terrorists, which is insane. And then called the people who the police who any police officer who did anything but like directly assault them, the ones he in his mind retreated, he called them P words. He's a P word. He's a P word.
Yeah, super brave, did stuff that neither Brett or I could probably do, but there's more to it than that. And some of it just takes you getting over yourself. And it's so easy. It's so easy to just go along with this to get some, conservative retweets or whatever. The dude's like busy trying to tweet through it on Twitter right now. No, you messed up. You could wear a mask. You could do that. You probably did that as a SEAL very often, by the way. Yeah. You did it then, you could do it now. That's not too much to ask. That's the bare minimum to ask. Not just for a SEAL, for literally anyone.
Yeah, he was added to SEAL Team 6's Rock of Shame.
Is that
an unofficial list of unit pariahs, according to The Intercept, and he was banned from the team's Virginia Beach headquarters. So so there you go. So even in the unit, he is a D-bag. And then also he got banned by Delta Airlines, according to his account, which good. And this is what's so frustrating to me. These same people who are like, well, it's against you can't, a private company can't be forced to make a cake for a gay person. They think that those private companies should be forced to let you walk in without a mask.
Yeah.
No.
And they get to like, would you fly in a plane that there was a bunch of people not wearing masks?
Well, dude, I know a ton of people who work in the airline industry and work both in the galley and in the cockpit or in the whatever the fuselage or what, I forget what it's called. Walk up and down the aisles and in the cockpit and it's terrifying. It's horrible and terrifying. And
it's a very small space with recirculated air.
Yeah, and people already are handing you like dirty diapers and stuff. Like, no, that's ridiculous. And they should take care of the people who work there, and that's it. And that's the priority. And again, if you think that 170,000 deaths is a hoax, maybe you are too lost. But at the very least, you can't get on the plane.
Yeah, you can't, because other people won't, and they get to make money.
Last bit is like the inherent irony of like the guy who was a hero because he avenged people who were killed on a plane, endangering people on a plane.
That is true. I had not actually directly thought about that. That's a good point.